Hello ladies and you know who. We're still working on the intro. I apologize if the cars are a little bit loud. I'm filming without a microphone at the moment. So if I'm yelling, it's because I'm trying to talk over the cars.
Anyway.
Yes, so today we're going to be talking about shadow work. Also, I'm filming a bunch of videos in one go, so if I'm wearing the same thing, you know why. Okay, shadow work. The long-awaited video. The shadow is basically your dark side, the side that you don't like to identify with, or the side that you push beneath because you don't really want to deal with it. So for me, sometimes I write out my shadow work, but a lot of the time I'm doing it in my head. So usually I do it when I get triggered by an event, a situation, or a person. And then it usually prompts me to think, why did I get triggered by this? And then you find the why. That's what shadow work is. You're finding the why did I get triggered by this. Sometimes it can be, you know, most of the time it's actually something that happened in your childhood or something that was really traumatic to you that you just pushed below. And then from there, next time you have a strategy for when you are in a situation like that again and you get triggered, you know what to do. You can say, I choose not to identify that, it's actually fine. Because a lot of the time when we are getting triggered, there is some type of emotion that's coming up. It can be irritation or frustration, or there's something to do with your ego, or you can even be fearful, you can be scared. So you got to figure that out. For example, if you're scared and you get triggered, you can say, no, I'm actually safe. Like, you have to remind yourself, I'm safe. So how can we identify that if we're not getting triggered? You can look at patterns in your thinking. If there is something that you're thinking and you know that it's a bit wrong, you can analyze that pattern. Why am I thinking this way? Also, something is your projections. People who are triggered, people who have shadow work to do, which is everyone, we project onto others. People who project, they especially tend to believe that whatever they're thinking or feeling or believing, the other person's feeling, thinking, and believing. But you need to know that everyone is their own person and we all think differently. So those are the three ways to identify it: through your patterns, your thinking patterns, your triggers. I mainly do my triggers because shadow work, it takes a lot, and sometimes my battery is flashing. Sometimes I don't have the energy to do shadow work. Okay, I switched my battery. So yeah, sometimes I avoid shadow work even though I know I should do it, because it is really hard to do, because you're literally confronting yourself and you're confronting everything in your life you've been through. And a lot of the time we have pushed things so far underneath because it has been so traumatic for us, so we just don't want to think about it again. That's what the human mind does. We need to live through it again, and we need to bring it all to the surface, and that can be very hard. So yeah, the third way is through projections. I do this a lot actually. When I project, I take a step back and I write. Sometimes I'm like, why did I think about this? And then I list like the reasons I did it, and then I list out how I can change how I'm feeling next time. Sometimes you can't change it. The reason why I'm being so general at the moment is because there are so many like different, how do I even say it? Everyone's different, really. So I have to be general to your situation. Sometimes there is not a solution, and the only solution is self-acceptance and to accept that something has happened to you. And that is when you will find a lot of peace, because if you keep trying to fight something, you will never get peace. So that's how I do my shadow work. I identify what's going on, I think about why, I get to the why, the root cause, and then I find a solution to it, and I try to work through that through self-acceptance or finding a solution. So next time that trigger, that projection, whatever comes up again, I know what to do. I hope this video helped you. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, go check out my other channel if you don't know my other channel. We do clownery on there, we do vlogs, we do everything. This is my other side of me over here. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting on here so much more. I know I say that a lot, but I am. That's why I'm filming everything today, this week. I love you guys. Leave a comment. I read all the comments. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.